Hey everybody, welcome aboard the Cunard Queen Elizabeth, and we're at our new stateroom here, 8044. It is a Britannia suite, so let's go check it out. You need your key card to get in. Let's go check it out. Wow, so what a beautiful cabin. First thing you start noticing is that the color scheme is very typical of this cruise line. It's just rich, it's just elegant. Look at the artwork, look at the color scheme, the rich blue, the gold. It's wonderful. First impressions really mean a lot here. So I guess I'll just start by showing you where we are. We're in cabin 8044, and obviously it's on the 8th floor. And here's a picture of where we are. So we put our key card in this little slot here to turn on all of the lights. We also have a make up my stateroom or do not disturb. It's magnetic so that we post that to indicate to our room steward if they need to do anything. And then of course we have some lights here. Let's just start with the storage. Lots of hanging space here, lots of hangers. Kirk, can you open up these next sections here for us? Oh wow, it's tons of hangers, lots of storage space, a huge safe, more hanging space on the bottom, and of course we can request things like the robes and all of that here. So I'm going to do something different. We're going to start in the washroom this time. So it's bright, it's got lots of space for storing your own stuff, lots of little shelves. What's great about Cunard is that they also provide you with cotton balls. Usually they have little Q-tips in there. I don't know if it's just missing or if it doesn't come with it. There's some body lotion and soap. Lots of storage underneath. Okay, and we have a tiny little shower with a curtain, and I can see we're going to have a problem because the curtain is a little bit too short. It doesn't even reach the bottom here, so we'll see how that goes. Let's step inside here. So there is a little bit of room here to put your own shampoo, and then it gives you the shower gel, the shampoo. There's no conditioner here. It's not a combination shampoo conditioner. So I just wrapped myself into the shower here. Yes, there is a huge gap on the bottom. I don't know if you can see down where it gets bright down there. There's definitely a gap between the length and what's provided deep-wise. There is a hand-held bar here and also a little extension cord here, and then places to hang your robe. But back into the cabin, we have a queen-size bed. We have some end tables on either side, and we also have some lighting. And this ship on the Queen Elizabeth has just had a retrofit. So they've added some USBs here, which is great. And then you have a control on the light. And it looks like we have a speaker right next to the bed. Kirk, can you see how much room is underneath the bed for possible putting storage?
Oh, lots of space. Oh, and there's drawers at the front.
Sweet. And there's lots of space below. Let's check out these drawers. Wow, that's nice and deep.
It is.
That is huge. Oh, I can't wait to use that.
Yeah, there's one on either side.
Oh, perfect. Good. One side for you, one side for me. So we have lots of drawers. Let's see how big these are, how deep they are. Pretty good.
Standard size. But one thing I'm noticing is there's no USB on this side.
Okay. So I guess I know what side of the bed you're going to be on. All right, we have a sweet little pull-out couch. Actually, does it pull out? Let's check.
It probably does. Or no, doesn't. No, maybe not. No, it's just a couch.
Okay. Well, looks comfortable enough. And then we have a control light for outside. We have a huge balcony, which we will examine in a few seconds. And we have a little table, which I will talk about this and this in a few minutes. And over here we have the desk area, lots of plugs, USBs, all kinds of things going on here. Little shelving system. Whoops, I'm making a mess. Deep drawers, the hair dryer, and then the fridge. Okay, so we open this fridge and we see now that there is a charge for everything in this mini bar. So the beer, there's 2 of them and it's valued at $7. And then there's a Prosecco for $25 in the back behind the Coca-Cola can. The white wine is $20. The rosé is $20. The soft drinks are $4 each. So just be careful that you don't drink these thinking that it's included. And this is also $20 as well. And it looks like 500 milliliters. So I will come back to all of this paperwork in a sec, but I do want to talk about the balcony next.
Okay.
This balcony is super deep. Wow. Can you spread your arms and let's just see how wide this thing is?
It's huge.
It's huge. You could practically do a handstand and a cartwheel in here.
Yeah.
So it's covered. It really is got a huge overhang here. And if you look directly down, you can see the tender boats. Completely covered. How comfortable are you?
It's very comfortable. You can, the railing is not in your way, so.
Oh, that's great.
Great sidelines.
We do have a tiny table here. I don't know how we're going to play cards on that or have breakfast delivered and have breakfast on the balcony. Maybe we can see if we can change that. Here's a nice scan of Miami while we're here. And let's go back in. Oh, I do like that the doors open this way. It's not a typical slide.
I personally don't like it.
Well, why is that?
Because I can't leave it open.
Ah. Oh no. Good point, Kirk. Okay, coming back into the cabin. So, one thing we did get here, a bottle of champagne. We've got the nice glasses. And then we just get a bit of information about how to log in and all of that for your internet. Now these are a few things I want to point out to you. So first of all, you have some beautiful lighting here. You also get a coffee maker in your room and lots of different coffees here and decaf and teas, hot water, cups, and that's all great, but personally I feel like I would prefer to just have room service and bring me a coffee, or just go and get it myself so that I can have a clear space. That's just me. Now, some of the things I really want to point out to you. So we have the daily program, and inside of this program every day you'll get an idea of what to expect, what the shows are going to be like, what time everything is. So that's great. It's wonderful that they have that, and it shows you what's available and what time every day as well. We also, in this Britannia Club, we have a dining reservation that's already given to us. We get an idea of what the shore excursions will be on the ship. We have room service in this room, but there is a charge for some of the items. You can see here we have, like, for example, a burger is $11. Sorry, $8. $11 for the aged prime steak and $8.50 for the vegetarian burger. Not everything has a charge on it though. So that's for your room service. And then we also have the voyage guide, which tells you a little bit about this ship, the Queen Elizabeth, and what to expect. A lot of information about the ship, which is a really good read for you. Anyway, I think that's pretty much everything. One other thing before I go that I want to point out is that they do have a full-length mirror, which is wonderful, and they have some nice hanging hooks here. You also have the ability to control your room temperature in your room, which is great. The pillows are very fluffy, beautiful bedding, great size TV. So we're looking forward to being on the Queen Elizabeth, and we really thank you for watching, and we hope to see you in the next video.